one in history. If you don't keep your voice down.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. If you don't keep your voice down. The biggest one in history. You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. The biggest one in history.
Rebooting.
Where's Agino gone this time? The biggest one in history. You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. Where's Agino gone this time? The biggest one in history. You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Lost some sort of talent?
Hello, welcome back to another weekly early morning live stream with so much energy and so much fun. Okay, so we're gonna do some digging and picking to try and build some pretty fun my one and only Columbina Didi. I haven't done this one. I'm betting on that, it's good.
Thunder! The abyss is burning shadow! King! New life! Thunder! Element for the end! Feel this ancient power.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Sparks and wow!
Devouring claw! Stay away from me! Watch out!
I'm going in!
Witness my great undertaking. This a turning point in fate.
Blazing delight! Boing, boing, boop!
Get back! Hey.
Everybody stand back!
Feel this ancient power. Come into being. Watch out! The story has only just begun! Thunder!
Here we go! Think you can get away? Yeah. Brace yourselves! Yeah. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Let's play! Yeah. Time for takeoff. I'm going in! Have fun with this gift!
Devouring claw! I lament for the end!
Think you can get away? Teamwork is dreamwork! Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs.
Return home? So...
Yes. This planet continues to reject me. If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss...
How do you intend?
The Moon Prayer Night is soon to arrive. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy.
You see? She gets Paimon sense...
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it?
No, column.
Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth. And it has not yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection?
Oh.
Yes, you are a traveler.
Then, what I would say is...
Enjoy the
moment.
moment.
That's right!
Yeah!
That's what I think it! Happiness is...
I see. Then what I would say is, even
I can't tell from the
Oh, really? You...
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a fun... Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's...
Oh. Then, do you still want to give me your hand?
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Reihir of Solnari, I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet. But I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming...
I've never joined a Moon Prayer Night before.
Oh, don't worry about that! We take care of everything! All you... Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just...
But... they call me Kutar. And the Fatui have an arrest warrant out...
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah! We got your back! Well, she does. Paimon's actually not too sure what she's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her. Rather, it is.
That was kind of...
Bye-bye, Columbina. See you later.
And also...
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with...
Ba-de-do-de-do. Ba-de-do-de-do-de-do-do.
Also...
I love the music of this area region.
Not
I
sure
love
yet.
the music.
I'll figure something out.
Music, 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 music,
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
Sneaky, sneaky. Uta. It's not
Hey,
Uta,
Mama,
it's Uta.
it's us. Huh? Varka?
Beats me. I had a bit too much.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations.
Right, yeah.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes, on this day, the correct.
It's an especially the big shots.
No wonder.
That's right. Even the frost.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti. Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival that...
Wait, so you mean
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon.
Oh, yeah! It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a
I understand. Well, if Kutar has decided to participate.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off...
Nah, don't sweat the
Huh?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light, and you can't go prepared.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happened, let's start by making. And who knows?
Hey! Did you catch that? Lama said the thing!
And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on.
Not quite.
Anyway, but lastly, there's the final key element.
Before you leave, let me show you. Also,
Varka is taller than Vince.
Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these. Although I'm not sure where they learned.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Wanatar! You want to play too?
Yeah.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the... What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here, Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it...
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have...
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon...
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of... As such, the way... Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be— She did not answer. But she has not appeared here. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted the— I see. Maybe, but my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such she doesn't— But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is
I see your point.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like—
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are—
All right, I'm gonna head back.
Sure thing, let's go! Bye for now, Elma!
Thank you all.
With Flints. What could they be chatting about?
Well, your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them, but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodcry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Duran to assist her with an experiment. But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fish. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flint's, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned. Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along. Ha ha ha!
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No, 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 no!
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss! So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick! This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
Like a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in! You said you saw the same thing through the moon mirror!
Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out. Wait, back up. You?
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best!
Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too!
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatoriums...